100 favorite records of 1967 all day and all night, now through New Year's, only on 77 WABC. WABC Super Hit of the Year, number...
This is number 9, everybody. Hi, Cousin Brucey in New York. The explosion of... Radio chopped up right now, 27 minutes before 11 o'clock. At 11 o'clock tonight, Cousin Lucky Chuck will be taking over with more of the top 100 songs of 1967. Please do not call the station for numbers. We will get to them. Join your Cousin Brucey on a special New Year's Eve radio broadcast from 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock that Sunday evening. Looking forward to meeting you.
WABC Super Hit of the Year, number...
This is 30, everybody. That's Doll Pet Clark for you. Remember this one? The WABC Radio chime time right now. It's 23 and a half minutes, before 11 o'clock with Cousin Brucey. Happy birthday to Merrill from Debbie and all the kids at the party in Jericho, New York. Sorry, I'm a little late with this, kids. About 5 minutes late. Merrill and Debbie, we love you. By the way, cousins, the dedication address to write to Cousin Brucey for dedications. Cousin Brucey dedication, WABC, New York, 23. And if you want them on a specific night, Cousin Dad's here with me tonight. And if you want them on a specific night, give me at least 2 weeks. That's how jammed up we are. But we'll get them on, but if you give me like 2 weeks in advance, if you can. If not, just send them in and we'll get them on as soon as we can. All right, listen here.
77 WABC.
Cousin Brucey in New York on the premiered evening, of our top 100 songs of 1967. I think one of the most exciting things in radio today. Say season's greetings from your neighborhood Met Food Store. A real holiday treats, everybody. Remember, Met Food Stores have the freshest in meat, produce, and dairy departments and products. Now, for the best quality in canned and frozen products, look for Met on the label, my cousins. Yep, everything Met packs is quality tested in their own kitchen. For the best values in town, do your holiday shopping at your neighborhood Met Food Store.
WABC Super Hit of the Year, number...
This is number 79. Oh, I like it. Free Valley, everybody. Mamas and papas for you. Big sound. WABC Radio chop time of the top 100 week, so go right straight through New Year's Eve. And New Year's Day, it's 18 minutes before 11 February 13th, 7:30 in the evening. Our big break concert in New York City at the New York Hilton. Everybody's invited. A ticket, $1. I told you to be inexpensive. Happy birthdays to Cousin Maureen Ward and her mom, Mrs. James Ward, December 24th from Dennis Grillo. So, Muffy knows the words, evidently. And James, Dennis Grillo, why don't you send that out to them? Is this the place? It's got to be the place, cousin. No other place. Like it, cousin, has to be Gimbel's. All my cousins, mamas, grandmamas, everybody have just got to know about Gimbel's great, gigantic, famous brand sale of women's clothing. And your cousin Brucey is going to tell you more about it right now. Gimbel's has coats and coats and coats and coats and coats and more coats. By the way, they have a lot of coats. Whether you prefer untrimmed, fur-trimmed, or car coats on sale, cousins dig this. You'll also find Gotham and the gold-striped nylons. Bonus prices. 6 pairs for $5 25, and you're going to save 25% off on handbags and have those groovy money-saving red tags. Even women's leather accessories, too, and knit hats and costume jewelry, too, on sale right now at Gimbel's. By the way, they also sell poodles and a lot of other things like that. And they have a great puppy department. Muffin gets very excited when I mention Gimbel's because I got him a lot of nice things from Gimbel's for Christmas. Got him a beautiful coat. Where's it all at? Gimbel's.
WABC Super Hit of the Year, number...
This is 68, my cousins, Easy Beat. Oh, that's nice. Easy Beats, everybody. The number of that record's number 68 on the brand new survey just released here, and you can receive a permanent record, a sort of a souvenir from WABC, sort of a thank you for the great year you've given us, and I look forward to the next great year, 1960, what is it, 8. You can have this. It's yours free. Simply send a self-addressed stamp envelope to us, and we'll send you that top 100 list, and we'll let you know about it very shortly. Stand by. Here's great news now for residents of Brooklyn. 3 Pantry Pride discount supermarkets are now open at Stillwell Avenue at 27th Street, Neptune Avenue at 12th Street, and New York Avenue at 84th Street in Brooklyn.
Hey, Dad, did you see this on the pack? It says, caution, cigarette smoking may be hazardous to your health.
This message is brought to you by the American Cancer Society.
28 degrees right now and clear, everybody. In about 10 minutes, it's Lucky Chucky time.
WABC Super Hit of the Year, number...
This is World. The Monkeys, everybody. Here's a big sound for them.
WABC Super Hit of the Year, number...
71. The Doors, everybody, the Doors.
When you're a stranger, stray.
Thank you so much for listening to Cousin Debbie from Eileen and Patty and Nancy and Tony and Carol and Joanne and Joni, all the girls at Girls Catholic High School, Roselle, New Jersey. We love you, sweethearts. And listen, we'll take you tomorrow. We'll have plenty more of the Top 100 of 67. Get your list. And remember, January 13th for the big break concert. We'll see you there. Love you.
Music and Chuck Leonard on the home of the All-Americans, WABC, New York.
More music on
77 WABC.
And of course, we're right into that wonderful end of the year feature right here at 77 Radio. We call it the Top 100 of 1967. Let's get it.
WABC Super Hit of the Year, number 10.
Oh, just a little bit of respect. Big sound for the year 1967, number 10. And of course, we've got the entire Top 100 tunes of that great big year. And you'll be hearing them right here through the first of the year on All-American Radio. Sort of another present to you, along with super music power and all the things you love on WABC.
WABC Super Hit of the Year, number
72, and you'll love it, the Blues' Magooses. Oh, you ain't heard nothing yet. Playing the Top 100 tunes of the year 1967 right here on the Chuck Leonard Show and on all the shows on All-American Radio between now and the first of the year. And that was You Ain't Got Nothing Yet. The Blues Magoos. It's standing good and looking good right here at 77. We'll give you an entire list, you know, and we'll tell you how you can get one for your very own. All you have to do is stay tuned to the Chuck Leonard thing, and we'll have that news coming along momentarily. All right, now that we've got that out of the way. Hey, ladies, now you can be a guest at your own party. Would you like that? Would you like to be the honored guest at your party? Well, you can be when you use the Entertainer. Now, that's Date Shopwell's quality catering service, and about that, we've got more to say. You see, the Entertainer frees you of all the problems of shopping and cooking and messing around, and you, too, can enjoy your own party, and that's the darling part there. Hey, the Entertainer catering service can handle any size party with the most delicious food imaginable. You can't imagine food better than they can deliver there, and it's prepared to Date Shopwell's famous quality standards in their very own kitchens. Everything from piping hot sit-down dinners to hors d'oeuvres and sandwich platters and buffet. And best of all, you'll find the Entertainer is a service that you can afford. Now, all the specialties, French, Italian, Oriental, American, buffet, they're illustrated in full color in the Entertainer menu, free from your nearby Date Shopwell manager. You can call that number 665-6233 for the details. And, hey, if you're a businessman planning an office party, well, you should have a menu, too. Phone the number 665-6233. That's 665-6233, and that's the Entertainer. Date Shopwell's quality catering service.
It's a merry-go-round of music.
We call it the social world. Papa, you better know it. Chuck Leonard here with the Top 100 tunes of 1967.
WABC Super Hit of the Year, number
13. Nancy and her daddy here, something stupid. I love you. Right here at 77, where we've got more music power each and every hour. And right now, it's our pleasure to bring you the Top 100 songs of 1967. And hey, did you hear what we said about giving away the Top 100 list and sort of a souvenir with the pictures of the All-Americans, including Roby Young, the new Big Kahuna, who's coming your way the first of the year? Did you understand all of that? Neither did we, but we'll take it.
WABC Super Hit of the Year, number
62. Testify right here at 77 New York. And Chuck Leonard, proud to tell you we've got super music power on your way the first of the next year, you know. Starting the 1st of January, 1968, it's going to be super music power at 77, including the addition of Roby Young, the Big Kahuna from Miami, Florida, who will be coming your way between 1 and 3 in the afternoon. 17 after 11, Chuck Leonard on the radio right here at the greatest radio station in the entire nation. And checking out the weather for you. Clear and quite cold overnight with a low around the 20 mark. Wednesday, fair and cold, high near 35. Increasing cloudiness, continued cold Wednesday night with a chance of snow developing. Here it comes 2 days late. And it should continue on Thursday, so buy yourself some boots, heavy coats and things. 27 WABC degrees, clear skies right now at 77 New York.
WABC Super Hit of the Year, number
91, The Temptations. You're all I need at 77 New York City. I think it's going to play anyway. I don't think the Temptations want to swing for us today. Try another machine. Maybe they'll go on that one. Chuck Leonard here at 77 New York. They won't go on another machine anyway. Well, I'll tell you what. Suppose suppose we don't play number 91. You try it there, and it still won't go. It's all jammed up. Well, I'll tell you, it's going to be a very good year next year, gang. And right in through here, the first one we can grab off the line is number... there it is. I think somebody forgot to set it back to the thingamajig. It discombobulated. All right. Well, those things happen. Yeah. Show them you were worth waiting for. All I need. There it is, temptation. Yeah, it took a little while to get here, but it's all right. Right now it's 21 after 11. WABC Super Chime Time. And I'm saying that because we have super music power on your way. The first of the year, we are going to expand our already swinging format. Give you more of what you like right here at 77 New York. There'll be great singing. And a whole lot of swinging going on. Chuck Leonard taking care of the business. And we're going out of our minds because we're so happy to bring you the big sounds of the year 1967. WABC Super Hit of the Year, number 55. Yeah, Gracie Slick right here, Somebody to Love. And that's one of the big sounds of 1967. We're playing them for you, the top 100. That one ranks at number 55, and right now 24 minutes, 30 fat seconds past 11 o'clock. Oh, the New Lympodian Marching Society and Student Conservatory Band here. Oh, the Chuck Leonard thing. Yes, sir. We've got all the goodies. We'll have more of the top 100 tunes next half hour. Don't you move. Just getting in my groove on a Tuesday night. And we've got Bob Lloyd and the latest news right here at 77 New York. And we'll be right back with all the things you love at Music Power.
11:25. This is Bob Lloyd with news briefs 5 minutes sooner from WABC Radio.
You're in with
Charlie Greer. Up and away. Number 75 for the entire year.
Would you like to WABC?
The Fifth Dimension and up and away here at WABC and the Charlie Greer Show. 27 until 1 WABC Chime Time in New York.
WABC wins it.
That's right, 2 in a row. WABC Super Hit of the Year, number 52 for 67. That's sweet soul music with Arthur Conley on 77 Radio.
Do you like good music?
Put more music power into your mornings with Herb Oscar Anderson on WABC Radio. 24 until 1 is the chime time of the Charlie Greer Show. Right now in New York, WABC Super Hit of the Year, number 88 for 1967 on WABC. Harper's Bazaar and the 59th Street Bridge song. At WABC, the chime time is 21 in front of 1 o'clock on the Charlie Greer Show. Clear and quite cold overnight, a low of about 20. Today will be fair and cold, a high of 30 to 35. Increasing cloudiness and continued cold Wednesday night with a chance of snow developing and continuing on Thursday. We'll have a low Wednesday night in the mid to upper 20s. Now it's 27. Skies are clear at the station with more music power for the hour. WABC Super Hit of the Year, number 66, and it's by Dionne Warwick, called Alfie.
What's it all? WABC.
That's Alfie with Dionne Warwick here on the Charlie Greer Show at WABC, the station with music power.
Here's Charlie Greer. Go, Charlie, go.
Hello, baby. How are you? WABC Super Hit of the Year, number 93 for the year 1967. It's that little devil with a blue dress on. Mitch Ryder on the Detroit wheels and spokes and hubs. Let's go. At WABC, the chime time is 6 minutes past 1 o'clock on the Charlie Greer Show. Now 26 degrees. Skies are clear in New York at the station with the music power. WABC Super Hit of the Year, number 38. And we're dedicating it to lovely little Lady Rice. And it's dedicated to the one I love by the Mamas and Papas. At WABC, it's 17 minutes now past 1 chime time on the Charlie Greer Show. WABC Super Hit of the Year, number 24 for the year 1967. the Vandellas and Jimmy Mack. When are you coming back? Get on back.
77 fun.
WABC, AM and FM, New York.
You're in with
Charlie Greer.
WABC Super Hit of the Year, number
29. Oh, such a good record. Such a nice sound. It's by the association Never My Love. Oh, never my love. Well, hardly ever. Well, occasionally. 20 minutes until 2 chime time at WABC on the Charlie Greer Show.
Hi, this is Big Dan Ingram. The New York Heart Association would like me to remind you that what they call the disease process culminating in a middle-age heart attack starts silently, early in life. Just because you're young, don't let your youth lull you into a false sense of security. It's never too soon to take the measures that are needed to help head off a heart attack in middle age. Now, if you'd like more information on risk reduction, write the New York Heart Association, 10 Columbus Circle, or call Circle 5-1700. That's Circle 5-1700.
WABC Super Hit of the Year, number
62 for the year. Please love me forever. Bobby Benton here at WABC, the station with more super music power. WABC's chime time is 14 until 2 o'clock at 77 Radio. And we'll dedicate that one to Paul and Marcia and Mother Perlmutter. All right?
77 WABC. Another hour of music
Right. Dennison Men's Clothing, Route 22, Union, New Jersey, who opens 10 a.m. until 5 the next morning, says, what kind of a life can a wife have with a guy like me who hasn't got time to be free to come home and dine or even have the time to say, baby, you're all mine? You know, folks, the last time I saw her, she said, you better not wait. Now, you're many days late. And, Joe, you should know I'm not like your past due bills that's slow. I can make a date with a guy you hate. And he's the very guy that says you better pay on those bills you owe. So, Joe, baby, it's up to you. Which way should I go? Now, if I go with you, then the guy you hate will have to wait. And this I don't mind if you give me your time, just a little of your time. So what's the difference anyway? Time, dine, date, wait, we need money. Men's imported suits, $49.90. Men's sport coats, $24.90. Slacks, $4.90. Black mohair suits, how much? You just bring money. Money talks and nobody walks. 100% cashmere top coats, Italian knit shirts, British sweaters. That's Dennison Clothes, Route 22, Union, New Jersey. Open 10 a.m. until 5 the next morning. And open now. Unicard, CCB, and handy charge accepted. Chime time at WABC is 10 minutes until 2 o'clock. 23 degrees and clear skies in New York at the home of more super music power, 77 Radio.
Did you know that Medicaid could pay for the medicine your doctor prescribed and the bill for the treatment, too? This is Chuck Leonard inviting you to find out about Medicaid. Call the Medicaid Center, 594-3050, or stop in. The Medicaid Center is at 330 West 34th Street, Manhattan, and there are other centers near you. That number to call to learn all about it is 594-3050.
You're listening to WABC's Top 100 Records of 1967. Played now through New Year's Day, the $1 billion week of the million sellers. Hear your top 100 favorite records of 1967 all day and all night, now through New Year's, only on
77 WABC.
WABC Super Hit of the Year, number 47 for the year 1967 at WABC. Oh, baby, I love you. Aretha Franklin. It's 6 minutes till 2 chime time at WABC and the Charlie Greer Show. Happy New Year to you from All American 77 Radio. The top news of the hour, 5 minutes sooner, in just 1 minute with Tony Rousseau. Then we'll have more music power, too. Hang on there.
WABC, AM and FM, New York. Dennison, a men's clothier, Route 22, Union, New Jersey, says, there's no men's store that can sell you more for less than Dennison's. This is a pitch that made many stores rich, but they didn't prove their pitch. But here's my proof. We're open day and night, and early morning, too. That's 19 hours a day that you can buy, from 10 a.m. till 5 the next morning. If you go to a store that closes at 5 or 4 and you can't make it, you're sore, but you have to take it. So you take a day off and lose a day's pay. So let's say you buy a suit for $70 and you lost $50 in pay. That adds up to $120. And what did you get? A $70 suit. How much more did you pay for that suit? $50. Mister, for that kind of cabbage, I'll sell you two and lay out the red carpet for you. And don't forget, with coffee, too. It's coffee break time at Dennison's, where money talks and nobody walks. Route 22, Union, New Jersey. Open 10 a.m. till 5 the next morning. Open right now. Recognized charge plans accepted. It's 1:55. This is Tony Rousseau with news 5 minutes sooner from WABC Radio. Vice President and Mrs. Humphrey have arrived in Abidjan in the Ivory Coast to begin a 12-day African tour. Several hundred persons gathered at the airport before dawn to welcome Humphrey on his first African visit. The beat of jungle drums and tribal chants rose from the crowd. The Vice President was officially greeted by the Minister of State. Foreign diplomats were not asked to come to the airport because of Humphrey's early arrival hour. Humphrey gave brilliantly dressed dancers a broad grin as he stepped from the plane. Humphrey looked fresh and rested after his 13-hour flight from Washington. He made a brief statement at the airport. He told the Africans, the people of the United States, share your aspirations, and he said the objectives of the U.S. are similar to those of the people of Africa. The Vice President will represent President Johnson at the inauguration of President William Tubman of Liberia on Wednesday. Fighting continues in South Vietnam's coastal lowlands as the start of the Viet Cong New Year's ceasefire period nears the communist truce extends from 1 a.m. Saturday to 1 a.m. Tuesday, Saigon time. The Allies will observe a 24-hour truce beginning at 6 p.m. Sunday, Saigon time. North Vietnam says Cambodia has a legitimate right to ask for assistance to defeat what it calls the U.S. aggressors. An editorial in the official Hanoi newspaper calls U.S. charges that Cambodia is being used as a base by Vietnam communists brazen slander. The paper says the charges are aimed at legalizing plans for an attack against Cambodia. A delayed report tells of 48 U.S. Marines being killed in a battle with North Vietnamese regulars in the northern part of South Vietnam. This battle broke out on Wednesday in Quang Tri province. Enemy known dead is put at 27. In another action, this one Thursday, the U.S. command says communist troops killed 19 American Marines in Quang Nam province. The battle came after Leatherneck landed by helicopter for an operation with South Vietnamese forces. Enemy losses are listed as 35 killed, and U.S. paratroopers and South Vietnamese regulars have killed 48 communists in Binh Dinh provinces. No U.S. losses are reported. Governor Nelson Rockefeller says it's time for the U.S. to balance its hopes and aspirations with reality. The New York Republican says the people of the U.S. may have reached the point where their expectations are running ahead of the nation's ability to produce the money to meet them. And he says there may be disastrous results unless government at every level exercises restraint. 3 drug companies have been found guilty of conspiring to control the production and distribution of $1.7 billion worth of antibiotics. A federal court jury found American Cytomid, Bristol-Myers, and Charles Pfizer and Company guilty of violating the Sherman Antitrust Act from 1953 to 1961. The government accused the firms of entering into arrangements to produce and distribute antibiotics. The president of American Cytomid says his company will attempt to have the decision set aside. Right now, 23 degrees in New York under clear skies.
WABC Super Hit of the Year, number 25 for the year 1967. Let me hear those reflection sounds. Election in there. Diana Ross with the Supreme sound. Thank you very much. That's Reflections with Diana Ross and the Supremes at 6 minutes past 2 WABC Chime Time.
More and more people hear more and more music on 77 WABC.
Abortion is basically a
medical question, not a theological issue.
A WABC editorial by Don B. Curran, Vice President and General Manager.
The highly emotional debate over New York's abortion law will be renewed in the legislature this year. The law now makes abortion illegal except when necessary to save a woman's life. Should it be changed to permit abortion if childbearing threatens a woman's mental health, a baby is likely to be born deformed, if pregnancy resulted from rape or incest? A bill sponsored by 44 legislators would legalize abortion in any of these cases. There is strong opposition from those who believe that abortion amounts to murdering the unborn child. It comes down to a question of when a fetus becomes a human being. Roman Catholic doctrine says at the moment of conception. Most doctors say in the 5th month of pregnancy, when the fetus may survive without the mother. The law does not treat abortion as it treats murder. WABC Radio believes abortion can be justified in certain cases. With the safeguards provided in the bill before the legislature, the decision should ultimately be left to doctors and their patients.
WABC welcomes comment from listeners on its editorial views. Write to editorial, WABC New York 23.
10 minutes past 2, WABC chime time here on the Charlie Greer Show. And it's going to be clear and cold overnight, kind of fern-freezing cold. A low of about 20 to 25. And today will be mostly sunny and a high of around 35 to 40 degrees. Fair and not so cold Saturday night, a low in the low 30s. Now, Sunday, that's the day I've been looking forward to and look forward to every week. That's my day off, and Sunday night, New Year's Eve, and everything. Mostly cloudy and cold with a chance of rain or snow. Crummy, in other words. 22 and clear now in New York City.
WABC Super Hit of the Year, number 1.
And it's Lulu with To Stir With Love. WABC Jive Time is 14 minutes past 2 o'clock on the Charlie Greer Show. And more with more music power on WABC Radio.
WABC Super Hit of the Year, number
51, that's the number. And Let Us Live for Today by the Grassroots here at WABC Radio. Chilly 22 and clear skies in New York. It's 17 past 2, WABC chime time. Let Us Live for Today by the Grassroots here at 77 Radio.
WABC. Having a party. Cousin Brucey. Cousin Brucey.
Cousin Brucey.
Cousin Brucey.
Cousin Brucey. Happy New Year, everybody. This is your Cousin Brucey for Ice Cold Coca-Cola. Sharp. I get rid of the old man outfit. I come into my brand new diapers. Did you like that? Yeah. Oh, that's so nice. This whole 2 hours is a brand new idea, and of course on Sunday, and I'm looking forward to this because it's all being brought to you by my very, very favorite Ice Cold Coca-Cola and the people in your town who bottle Coca-Cola. So how about a nice thank you for Coca-Cola? It's a Coca-Cola blast tonight, everybody, for the next 2 hours. Let's go dancing.
WABC Super Hit of the Year, number
3. Here's Frankie Ronnie. Can't take my eyes off you, baby. Want to dance?
Yeah.
Ooh. Time right. Let me get one of my Jersey cousins here. Janie Sanusi of Demarest. Give us the exact time.
It's 17 after 11.
17 after 11, everybody. We're getting close to the hour. Wow. Happy 5th month anniversary to Dr. and Mrs. Murray Morrison. Murray and Susie from her sister Roberta. Roberta again. Roberta's getting their name in there a lot of them. Roberta Coburn. That comes up there in White Plains, right? Up in Scarsdale. That's it. We have 17 and a half minutes now after the hour, everybody. Hey, how about some ice cold Coca-Cola?
You're listening to WABC's Top 100 Records of 1967. Played now through New Year's Day. The $1 billion week of the million sellers. Hear your top 100 favorite records of 1967 all day and all night. Now through New Year's. Only on 77 WABC.
Thank you, Roby. That's Roby Young, everybody. And, well, he's too much. He's on every single day, from 1 o'clock until 3 o'clock. Are you enjoying the Top 100 weekend here on 77 Radio?
Yes.
Yeah, cool as well. Let's get right to music for your dancing, everybody. Hey, this is a ball. This is so much fun.
WABC Super Hit of the Year, number...
This is number 83, everybody, in the Top 100 of the year. The Barcades for... Okay, everybody, this whole thing being brought to you by High School Coca-Cola. Coming up to 25 minutes after the hour, we'll be bringing a New Year's together, and it's all being brought to you by Coca-Cola. I'll be right back.
It's 11:25. This is Charles Garrett with news briefs 5 minutes sooner from WABC Radio.